Hello, welcome back to the Midnight Moose channel. Let's hop into the weekly pack. It just changed today, which is Monday, but this is coming out on Tuesday. So happy Tuesday. I took a quick look. Don't know what synergies we're going to use. There's only one tier 1 food, honey, so that's pretty interesting. I saw ice cream is in here, so we're going to have some animals we're not 100% sure what they do. It'll be a learning experience, but let's hop into a fun game and see what's going on. Frog is terrible, Pillbug is terrible, so good start so far. Marmoset, sell, roll the shot. Moth, start a battle, give frontmost friend 3 attack. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Why not take a 3 healther for one of those? And a frog, if we put him in the middle, does he not touch the stats? Or I guess we can put him behind and be successful that way. Smooth, bones, you love to see him. Gotta hate those bone spurs. Is that what bone spurs are? Parts of bones that aren't smooth? I don't know. Okay, bluebirds in the pack. Chinchilla, which when sold spawns a chinchilla. So we got some selling. If there's a starfish in this pack, I see a lot of selling modifiers that could work out. We give 6 to our friend ahead. We could give an ant 6. That doesn't make any sense. Hold on. Okay. We could do this. We could keep the frog around to maybe level, I guess. That's the only reason. But if we don't get another frog within the next turn or two, I'd say he's definitely out on the sidewalk, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, they got a toucan. Give toucans food to the friend behind. Okay, so they're going to get a bee twice, which is devastating because we lost anyway. It happens. Let's see what's going on here. Excuse my brisk pace of speaking, if possible, by the way. Another one didn't spawn, so just get out of here. I don't like it. I am in a dire strait after a terrible Isaac run that goes up on the channel yesterday. So you might have already seen it. But regardless. Wow, what a doozy. Anyway, Peacock. Hurt, gain 4 attack. Wait, what? Did you get changed, Mr. Peacock? It used to be 50%. Sure. Why not give a Peacock to the team? And then you give... then the 4 attack doesn't matter at that point. So, we'll buff the ant for now. Maybe we'll get rid of a moth. I'd really like to not. Give toucans held food to friend behind. We could give you meat. You could meet a moth. How about it? Oh, Tabby Cat's tier 2 now? Give friends +1 attack at the end of battle. Well, that's the same. It didn't used to be tier 2, right? It used to be higher, if I'm not mistaken. Let's play around with some of the stuff in the pack and see. I don't know. Peacock got changed. That's interesting. Okay, they got a toucan with no food, and they have a ant wombat, so that's scary. But I think we might pull this one out. That we did. We didn't have to use our meat. Pretty impressive stuff. The jellyfish, I don't ever like, so there's that. We could take a jellyfish. Wait, I mean a hedgehog. But that would kill our moth. It would buff our peacock, however. That'd be interesting. I mean, why not? You know, it's always fun to have a hedgehog and kill your team or the enemy team or whatever. Let's level up and maybe not die to a 2 damage hedgehog. A puppy. If you have 3 or more gold, gain 2/2. Puppies have screwed me over in the past, maybe forever. So I'm willing to not take a puppy at the moment. Yikes. Yaks, peacocks, some terrible food. Technically, why not give that guy another pizza health? The peacock long term might work out. We need to find a buffer at some point. I don't remember what's in the pack. Maybe a monkey could be. I don't know for sure. What do? You sell something, start a battle, gain stats. Let me see. We might pull this one out. We do have... there's no limit to the peacock's triggering here. Well, it's a draw, but I'll take it. There's no limit to the 4 attack on the peacock, you say. Interesting. So you're like a worse hippo because you don't get health. Does not upgrade. I mean, we could upgrade this guy just to get a anteater, which is totally fine. It does only have 2 health though, so we might have to give 6 attack. That's technically great right now, I'd say. A sheep. Garlic on the peacock makes a lot of sense because you only gain damage. So why not continue to do that in case we come up against our own sheep or anteater for sure. This is a summon-y pack for sure. Let's see what else they have in store. I gotta get rid of something. Reroll shop. Why does it not sound like a benefit? I mean, it could be. I want to freeze the anteater and sell you for 2. Frightening. We'll level you up. You get a penguin. We haven't had a penguin in a long time. For obvious reasons, gain 8 attack. Well, we could put a penguin out, give other level 2 and 3 friends 1/1. So penguin's the same. That's great. We could start buffing the peacock and die to a hedgehog. And we could buff a moth, but I'm not sure that's what we're going to do long term. And yeah, you'll be dead, so you don't want the meat. Okay, so for now we have something of a buffing agent. That'll definitely give us maybe an advantage. Let's see if our hedgehog can do anything. So far, not so much. Okay, we're going to die to a ox, but then our moth is going to die to a moth. You ever consider that? Me neither. Okay, the moth, as nice as it is, has to go. This thing has to go. I don't care what we find. Anything's going to be better at this point. How about a penguin, rabbit, peacock, hedgehog? We just screw the normal or the new animals. What do you think? Just kidding. Buy. Give a random friend with a hurt ability plus 2 health. Hey, we have one of those. I'll buy you for sure. It's like a friend and a peach all in one. Also, give me an anteater that dies, unfortunately. Rabbit, maybe in the future. I don't think salads are in this pack. Never mind. There are salads in this pack. Badger is totally good too. We could put a badger on the team, except for the fact that, well, we do have 2. We're already halfway to the penguin mark, some would say. We could just sell this guy immediately. I'm okay with that. Front badger into a hedgehog? That makes a lot of sense in my opinion. Okay, maybe it doesn't. But you know. Roll shop, ant, tabby cat. Might need another one of these for... Wait, you all have like no health. Wait, our hedgehog kills the entire team besides the peacock. But that's fine. Our peacock really has the wherewithal to survive, I think, against their entire enemy team. Considering we'll be badgering them. And they actually have a lot of health. So that's actually kind of scary. Oh, we do have 2 ants. And they are buffing our peacock, which I totally remembered, and it wasn't just luck. So let's see. Garlic. Okay. And we win. Wait a minute. What are you going to do? 2 ants? Guess what? We barely scrape it out at 52. Pretty good stat for an ending peacock, if you ask me. Alright. All you had to do was do something nice, but instead you gave us a wasp, a hamster, and these idiots. An ox. An ox can be good, for sure. I don't even know what to give the garlic to. The badger, if he levels. Cheese, attack for double damage once. That could be interesting on the badger, for sure. Because then he really knocks out the first unit, probably with cheese. And then badger's the second unit, giving our peacock the opening to solo the rest of the team, as is required. I'll freeze it, honestly. I'll freeze it. There is a starfish, so it did have there are a lot of cell abilities. Copy the... Okay, we don't want a spawning spider. What did I want? Oh, I wanted a badger, please. Thank you. That is a peacock. Blowfish? Uh-oh. It's classic hedgehog build territory. I don't think I can deny this at the moment, but I can definitely buy an anteater. And there's the badger. Okay, everything comes together next turn. We're going to have a penguin buff in 2 units. More penguins, by the way, would be great. We could do whale hedgehog, but then that would kill our anteater. I think we're good. We're going to put the cheese on the badger. Everything's going to be great, in my opinion. A wombat up front is a rare delicacy for sure, but you know, they summoned a puppy with a spider. Luckily now, it's dead. Okay. Our anteater does its thing. Our ant buffs the correct unit, and we should make it out of here. Maybe. Actually, they're going to have a bee. Actually, the whale has a spider. We lost. That's for sure. Okay. Never underestimate a whale. That's what I've always said. Alright, here's what we're going to do. An eagle. An eagle's pretty good. Okay, you're just a meme. I'm sorry. So are you, actually. So there's that. You cheese. We got 2 gold. We're looking for duplicates. Perfect. A yak. Wait, a buffalo. Sorry. You know me, not a zoologist. A buffalo. Might be a little late. Plus, we don't have many flex spots, you could say. Why do we have this garlic? Why do we have this garlic? Not sure yet. But it'll come in handy. Pineapple. Abilities deal 2 more damage. We could deal 16 instead of 14 health with a badger. Interesting. Faint ability. Interesting. Let's keep it moving. We might not use this garlic ever, or we could use it at some point. Maybe when the badger's 50-50, garlic makes more sense than cheese. I don't know. Not that we'll last 42 turns for the penguin to buff him so, but who knows. Okay, it's ant versus ant out here on the field, and our buffs went to our penguin, so I really don't have any confidence in that working out in our favor. In fact, it didn't. The health would have been much more useful in the peacock. Alright, we did pretty badly. 3 wins, that's terrible, some would say. Let's try again and not fail. The duck, the moth. I mean, a moth is a must-take for round 1, I think. And we could buff it with birds, where a toucan could... What if we go bird, moth, bird? You ever think of that? They're all flyers, so if there's any ground attacks, you know, they're immune. Probably the hooting citizens, I think I clicked. I already forget. Yes, hooting citizens. They're owls that live, you know, somewhere. Anyway, it's a bit of a draw because all 6 units had 1 health. So yeah, a bit of a draw. Okay. Per feint ability. We don't have any feint abilities right now. Just kidding. We could have a toucan feint a bee onto a marmoset. And that means you're out. 1. Wait, we can't afford 4 things. Whoops. Let's look for more birds. That didn't work out. Okay, so we need a marmoset at this point. A chinchilla. Sell, summon 1 loyal chinchilla. I don't understand. But 2-2 is semi-respectable. Let's see if we can get an actual bird. Okay. And despite having no feints, we could pill bug at this point, actually. You do the same thing? Upgrade shop tier. Give 2 pets behind plus 1 health. Let's give 1 health to the birds, because we'll upgrade next time. Then we level the birds. They're going to be healthy. They're going to be attackful. There's honey in the shop. This is probably a loss, considering 4 of our units do have 1 health, you could say. So, for sure, we might not be too advantaged. Then again, look at their team. They also have 4 of 1 health. And there you go. It's an easy win, obviously. Alright. Thanks for all your help. Goodbye. We now combine the healthy units and the strong units. We get a 9-4 bird with a badger. You know me, I love badgers. Suddenly there's no bees. We could try a honey badger strat. It might be necessary considering we're doing pretty badly otherwise. We could sell this guy and then buy 3 things with 9 gold. But for now we can keep him. Shrimp. Minus health plus attack. Could give that to a badger just to make its volley that much bigger. He's not supposed to survive that many hits. A yak with no koala feels useless. It's like a worse elephant. So we'll skip it. There's the honey, and we're going to need it. And talk about worse elephants. And we're also going to attack up the badger with the bluebird. So his volley is going to be even that much stronger, believe it or not. So I'm a huge fan of, I guess, the elephant here. Yeah, I know. I wasn't sure either. Okay, it's a 4 squad, but we got a super honey badger at the back ready to really secure a win here. Then again, you'll be passing meat along several times, so that's offensive, I would say. Okay, looks like a loss. They had a level 2 ant? That's pretty good. Okay, another marmoset for us. I'm not a huge fan. A toucan could pass honey to the badger, actually, but you already have honey, so that doesn't make sense. Okay. The good news is we got broccoli for when, I don't know if it's in this pack, but if we had broccoli on this bird, it'd be pretty balanced. It'd be a good 7, 8. That's pretty good balance. Marmoset, he shouldn't be leading our team. I don't know what's better, but we gotta find something. I mean, a spider does something at times. Jellyfish buffs itself when a friend levels up. We're not really looking for that. Hey, you know what? I think we should get a couple more spiders and call it a day. We gotta level up on turn 5 now. Our badger's that much more powerful. Our elephant's probably gonna get sold soon. And you just got more meat, don't you? They got toucan, pretty powerful stuff. You can move that meat. It's pretty good. Then again, it's not better than a draw now, is it, Mr. Meat? Alright. Let's try this again. Let's try to actually win. Okay. A praying mantis. That's fantastic. I didn't know they were in the pack. We'll take a praying mantis 100% of the time. A praying mantis can eat a turtle. I don't even care. And by that I mean elephant. Why did I call it a turtle? No. Alright. The bluebird still has good stuff. We'd like to see more badgers. We'd like to see something that buffs. I'm thinking a rabbit and some salads. Maybe? Blowfish, a little late. This isn't great, of course. I guess we can work on a level 3 spider and roll for duplicates. I'm sure we'll see a lot. Toucan is pretty powerful, I've noticed. But we don't, I mean, it's just honey at this point. We don't have meat. An ox is powerful also, especially behind a spider. If the elephant wasn't dying when we get back to the shop, I'd sell the elephant now and put an ox behind the spider. But then that would kill the bird or the spider or whatever. So can't do that now, can we? No, probably not. Alright, any other duplicates that we can find? Give a random friend with a herd ability to 2. We don't have any of those. This could be interesting on the praying mantis, perhaps. A tropical fish. A tropical fish to give health to our team. We can't fit a tropical fish, and then praying mantis, he would eat somebody important. Tropical fish. It's a bold play. Alright, we got a high attack unit in front, maybe, for once. So let's see who we can kill. Nobody. Just getting one person. Alright, we trade for one. You got a meated sheep. Alright, it all depends what our spider spits out here. If we get a sheep, we're in God's country. We got a ox, which is still good, because the cheap honey badger gets us a win. Our second one of the day. Well, I guess our 5th one of the day, but still, you know what I mean. For half a second, I'll take a rabbit. He might get eaten, you know, that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Don't hit the rabbit with this, that'd be great. Perfect. And we didn't buy these. The ox, we could get rid of the bluebird and take the ox, but that would need to be next turn, for sure. For sure. And I know that sounds like, actually we got all regular animals besides the praying mantis. But you know, I guess that's the random, is it a random weekly pack? Is it balanced in any way? I don't know. Either way, this wombat took a badger. So he's going to kill the ox. Thank you, Mr. Wombat. You killed your own ox. That was great. We'll use the wombat against them. That's something I'd like to see basically every day. Alright, it's time for you to go. You did some great work. I appreciate it. The ox is now on the team. Hopefully we don't badger our ox. If they have a crocodile, we could. A can sounds good because we don't have many units that have good stats. And I guess I should have bought the can before the ox, but you know, I'm a bit blind at times. We could buy a hedgehog here. It would kill nobody, but it might kill their team, or it could set off some hurt triggers in their favor, considering we don't have hurt triggers. Or we could just buy a 3/3 frilled dragon that gets buffed maybe twice. It would be 5/5. Sure. And then we'll sacrifice it to the gods of Mantis Town. It's simple. Alright, I think I've calmed down after this calming run of whatever this game's called. Super Auto Bets. It's fantastic. An ox in front of an ox. Bold, but I like it. We're going to have to... Okay. The good news is we win. The bad news is it was because of the honey badger. But you know, you deal with what you're dealt with. I've always said. Emperor Tamarin. Sell, give 50% of Emperor Tamarin's attack and health to the leftmost shop pet. Well, that's pretty damn interesting. Hold on to you. We'll level now. You get a chicken. That's extremely not interesting with a praying mantis, unless you continue to eat the tier 1s. That could be a strategy, but then we basically have to sack the rest of the team. Give me a can again. You're sold. Okay. Freeze you. Might have to mess with a Emperor Tamarin next turn. Can we do that? 1, 2, 3. Actually, I don't know if that's going to be a good buff. Probably not for this guy. We need something to sacrifice, though. Could be an ant. This is dumb, but we'll re-roll. Okay, we'll buy the ant. Are we ever going to use this? Sell. It'd be on something, but not the praying mantis, that's for sure. We're just saving the praying mantis for, you know, our praying mantis. Not for the Emperor Tamarin buff. Probably. Who knows for sure. Okay, they have some spawners here. I don't think our garlic's going to last till they're sheep, but, you know, we have some spawners of our own. And luckily the puppy survives the fallout of the bee. So there's that. We survive one of those. And, you know, it's a bit of a draw. And at this point, I'll have to take it. That's not good news. We're not scaling largely overall. And again, I guess this guy is. A poodle. A poodle could help us scale, but then we'd have to sacrifice someone. You're level 3, the spider. You're level 3, the ox. That's a shame. I'd like to scale both of you. I'd sacrifice the spider to a praying mantis any day. Well, not any day, but today I would. Pineapple. Abilities deal 2 more damage. We don't need that necessarily. You could get rid of the badger and go full poodle build, but then you'd lose every match, or at least I would in this case. Okay, I don't know if we're going to hold on to this guy. Then again, saber-tooth tiger. What if you bought an Emperor Tamarin? It's a great sound. You got to roll the poodle, unfortunately. And then you sold the Emperor Tamarin. And you got a 1311. It's not the greatest. It's not the greatest, that's for sure. But I kind of like it. I like it better than a spider. So the spider we're going to say goodbye to at the next shop phase, believe it or not. Double damage. You doing double damage would be good. Or we could have the saber-tooth deal double damage and summon an animal of some renown. Or we could have, well, you're dead. Penguin's not going to help that much. Cows, I didn't expect. Cows are very edible in this game, for sure. Right, Praying Mantis? If a Praying Mantis ate a cow in real life, it would probably take 50 years. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anyway, these guys don't have so many huge stats, but let's see what happens. Because, you know, it doesn't mean they lose. It could mean they win. What is their thing a badger? Their thing's a badger, so that was fun. We got an ox, and we should have enough stats here to win, or, you know, we just cheese it with the honey, again. So 75% of our wins? Nope. 80% of our wins have been because of the honey badger, at least. That's pretty funny to me. A blowfish. A blowfish is very sellable. Cheese, at this moment in time, is... Actually, we could buy it, because now we have 12 gold. I see 3 cows, and you should do, or get your eyes checked. Let's give this guy cheese. Let's purchase 1 cow. We can milk up. You got a little less health than I'd like, so we're going to give you that. We're going to purchase another cow for 9.9. We can buff the ox, or we can buff the saber-tooth tiger. I think the saber-tooth tiger has more future prospects. And then I will, in fact, purchase a 3rd cow. I would freeze this, and 2/4 milks is rather interesting. I hope you agree. A leopard may be interesting to replace the ox now that it's not scaled a single bit, and we're on turn 10. And I'm okay. Better milk. I'm okay spreading out the better milk to our interesting units. You're not interesting, Mr. Frog. I'm sorry. And a cow will be sacrificed to the praying mantis gods, of course. Might lose this one. Let's. Oh, that garlic really cost us. But we are going to summon our own anteater. That's pretty cool. That's pretty nice. So we're going to have an ant to break the melon. This guy's going to die, but you know, he did his thing. We got another honey badger team technically against us, so it's a draw. I didn't see the honey badger till the very end. I should have noticed. But I was more interested in stealing the anteater. Okay, so you're definitely gone. Sorry. 14-6. You're on the team. Could look for a can, but for now you're good. You deal 7 damage to somebody. Pepper's always good, and you have low health, but we need to find an animal to sacrifice, of course. So we could do a penguin. It could buff the badger once. Or we could do these guys and have nothing interesting happen. I'll take a penguin. And roll for... I'll take a penguin next turn, perhaps, for a rooster. An ostrich. An ostrich could be good, long term. Or once, if it kills the mantis. What if we put the badger behind the mantis? Then when we go back to the shop, the badger hurts the forget it. Platypus. Okay, we got a lot of interesting things. Rooster might be a little too late. A badger, for sure. A cow exists. We already got cheese on our saber-tooth tiger. Hopefully it's not lactose intolerant. Are they eating the food, or are they just wearing it? Because obviously it's just around them. Okay, they got a lot of weird animals. They got a pineapple hedgehog, so that's going to be scary. Does 6 damage to everybody. Our entire team's dead because we badgered our own saber-tooth tiger, in case you were wondering. Somehow we haven't lost that many hearts, though. Okay. Pepper on you. I think that has to be bought. A cow. Okay. Milk can go... I didn't even know who I wanted to give it to. I mean... I guess we can spread the love. You know, we're not sure. 5 gold, and you're a tier 3 badger. So you could give 3/3 to the saber-toothed tiger. But if we bought the badger, then we wouldn't have enough gold. I mean, it's something. At 610, you'll do... Cool. You'll do basically nothing. Should we roll? If there's a 1 or a 2, we get a worse buff. But we can't get a better buff by rolling. So there's really no point. Why is this penguin frozen? I forget. So I'll leave it frozen, of course. There's a permanent 3/3 for our saber-tooth tiger. That's incredible. Maybe we change out the food on him to pepper, so he can definitely summon one person. I don't know. All I know is we got 65 damage done to our damn bird, so that's scary. Okay, we got garlic galore. What do you do? Oh, he's dead. I guess that answers that question. Alpaca. Give a friend 1 experience. Except other alpacas. Works 2 times per turn. We could one-up a... something that doesn't matter. Lemon. Damages 5 or less is reduced to 1. That doesn't sound great unless we go up against summons or... I was going to say mosquitoes, but they only deal 1 damage anyway. So I guess that's not the case. I think it's time to purchase this. Purchase this for the pure stat benefit. And we pray for a secondary tiger or mantis or pepper. Okay, and it works out. Freeze you for obvious reasons. A black cat. Food with health and attack effects are doubled. I mean, all this stuff is weird buffs. It's not health and attack effects. But I'll freeze you anyway for a potential ostrich, usage in the future. Thanks for the 1/1 twice, Mr. Penguin. We'll be sure to treat you with the utmost care once we get back to the shop. Why did you hit the, Don't... You know what? Never mind. They got a black cat. That's interesting. But I think the more interesting thing is our bee wins again. So out of 7 wins, 6 of them were because of the bee, I believe. A monkey. You don't say. A monkey could be a one-time buffer, and then we eat him. But the ostrich could provide a better buff. Let's roll until we get 5s and 6s. That's close, but not the same thing. A 1 is much worse. Give 2 random pets plus 4 health. We could do that. Hopefully it hits the badger. Pretty good. Okay. We really... Oh, we need to buy the ostrich. Forgot about that. Well, if we freeze you, the ostrich is stuck at 3/3. Again. But we need something in that slot, especially to buff. What's his name? Please calm down, sir. The badger. I guess we freeze you then. You know? I guess I'm a fool. Pepper next time for the saber-tooth, because we don't need to double your damage now that you've been buffed quite some time. And, everybody's frozen for a reason. We're not using our gold. It's 1 gold cost for a 3/3 buff. I'll take it. You know what I mean? It's like a shop item, but better. Okay, well, we broke their pepper, thanks to the jaguar, so I'm extremely happy about that. We trade there. They're going to have a super ox, though. Then again, we will be breaking their melon armor with one of our ants that we stole from them, and they only have 22 health. How'd that happen? So they lose, guaranteed. We didn't even need the bee that time. Jeez. Were they even trying? Just kidding. Of course they were. Alright. We get a badger. You get a pepper. You might need a pepper soon, Mr. Mantis. Okay. We buy something for 3 gold to end the turn. Before attack, deal 3 damage to random enemies. That could pop some peppers. Or we could do a monkey and give you 2/3. You still give 2/3? Yeah. But you're getting 4/4, so you'll be maxed in 2 turns. So I'll take an octopus that meets the void after, that. So at this point, we don't need any of these frozen, because we don't have an ostrich to cater to, and if we do, we'll just reroll until we find higher stats, etc. Okay, we got a lot of peppers in the enemy team. It's unfortunate, but it's true. And you know what? We actually killed the saber-tooth before we attacked it, so that's good. And then, guess what wins the day? The damn bee. That's right. I'm that guy with the bee. What can I say? We could buy a can. We're buying a new pet every damn turn, so I guess we can buy a can. We can buy a pepper. Triceratops is good. I don't know if we can guarantee a hurt trigger. Komodo would do something bad. So let's hope for a better pet here. That didn't work out. You don't have any food. Summon a 1/1 dirty rat. So you would break our pepper. That's not advisable. Looks like the 10/12, just for being a 10/12, is going to be the purchase here to facilitate a mantis buff. After this, we won't need the buff, so we can run a 4 squad, but we could just have somebody attacking as well. So the option's really up to us. We got 3 peppers and a honey badger. Can we get any more scummier? Okay, I see they have a Komodo, so their order is a bit scuffed. However, they had a really high jaguar up there. We might die here. That's oh, just kidding. We won that? I thought we were going to freaking lose. Alright, that's a 10 win somehow. Explain that one to me. I surely can't. Alright, well, that's the weekly pack. Pretty odd, for me anyway. I still need to do some stuff to get the hang of it. Without the honey badger, we would have lost, what, 7 of those? Or drawn them, maybe? But still. Some interesting animals in here for sure. But that'll do it. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Oh, microbe. The likes help out the channel a lot, so I'd really appreciate it. You can dislike as well if you really hated the video. It happens. Subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for being here. Have a great day. Take care of yourself. See you next time, and bye.